Hello folks, Simon here. Welcome to this afternoon's stream. Yep, just making sure that I can see everything I can. Greetings to those of you that are in chat. I hope you guys are ready for some more Final Fantasy VIII fun today. So surprise, surprise, we're going to be continuing from where we left off previously, which is the final parts of Balam Garden. At least, you know, the Disc 2 part of Balam Garden. Serenity, Nico Girl, Isaiah, Red Mario, Poochie Head and Crystal and Shana, greetings to you all. Apologies if you've already said hello, but your message has left the screen there. How are you all doing? Corey and Roger, greetings guys. So I won't be able to stream as long today, unfortunately, because I've actually got other arrangements, I'm afraid. But we should be able to get a good hour in, which is what's important, as long as we make some progress, I suppose. And that's the aim of the game, of course. Now, I think it was after the stream I did a video about the CC group members that we were able to battle. And we've pretty much done everything we can do with that for now, but we can do a little bit more later on in the episode. Hi, Philip. And Kevin. Not as much as I should be, really, Kevin. I do have a Twitter account, obviously, as you followed it. But I don't post there a whole lot. I do from time to time, but I need to get more active there, and with Facebook, to tell you the truth. Yeah, you can like my Facebook page, guys. But I do need to get more active with all of that social media stuff. I'm not a natural social media type person, which is strange because I'm, you know, using a YouTube channel, running a YouTube channel, which is social media. But in terms of the other forms of social media, I kind of do it because I have to, rather than out of actual choice. Yes, he does, doesn't he? He certainly does. You're absolutely right there. Right, okay. We're going to head over, first of all, to the cafeteria, not the library. Training centre. Yeah, cafeteria is... Hey, Mark. Thanks so much for the super chat there. Friday the 13th stream. Indeed it is. Hype for Disc 2 Garden. And that is not the cafeteria. Appreciate the super chat though, dude. Very kind of you. Is that the dormitory? Yep. What have we got here? Cafeteria. Let's see. Right, we're going to go and speak to some good folks over here as part of the Novice Seed quest. Second super chat of the stream. Review Your Wallet USA. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Between Final Fantasy VIII, 9 and 12, which one do you think is best for PS4? Oh, dear, dear, dear. It's hard to say because I guess everybody has their own favourite out of those three. So I can tell you my opinion. I would probably say Final Fantasy XII. It is also the newest out of the three. If you prefer the classic Final Fantasies, then I suspect Final Fantasy IX would be the most popular. But in all fairness, there's a lot of fun to be had with all three of those games. So, but yeah, if I had to choose one, I would probably say 12, the Zodiac Age. Right, I don't think there's a whole lot to do here now, once we've gone through the dialogue. Okay, right, let's move on. Yeah, pretty much the same for me. I've got a personal Facebook account, but the only reason I have that, I never use it, it's completely blocked off from everybody, is that I have to have a personal one in order to have an organisation or one for YouTube. And I don't actually post on that as often as I should. But yeah, I'm not exactly a social media addict myself, apart from YouTube, of course. Urgent Force. High Fuzz could regain my lost items. Now all my Guardian Force have HP plus 10% to HP plus 40%. Oh, that sounds cool, Urgent. Sorry, if you're asking me a question, I'm not sure what it is, I'll be honest with you. Maybe you could just rephrase it for me. Anyway, we're going to just pretty much crack on. We're going to make our way over to the front gate, I think, next. And that should kick off the story for today. I'm doing a little tutorial guide, by the way. It won't help many of you guys, because I know you're all experts. Oh. I think we have to go to the dormitory. Yeah, I've done a tutorial guide on Triple Triad, but it's going to be covering the absolute basics. And the reason for that is I've probably had about 10, maybe even 15 messages since the remaster's come out, just asking to, you know, do stuff in terms of how to actually play that game. And I've pretty much taken it for granted that everybody that's been following me has just known how to do it. And of course that isn't the case, because I've played Final Fantasy VIII a lot, and so have many of you guys. So I thought it'd be a good little series to do, which is what we're going to be moving on to in terms of some new videos over the coming days. But yeah, just keep an eye out for that, guys. That it might not be relevant to some of you in chat that are already experts at Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, my day's been going good, thanks. Absolute Zero, welcome to the stream. And how are you? And Serenity, how are you? Mark, you've been farming, have you? Yeah, Squall and Zell get pretty pumped quite quickly, don't they, once you start getting some card action going. Oh yeah, can't wait to Disc 4. And start refining some rare cards, then winning them straight back. That'll be pretty darn fun. That sounds like an interesting experiment, Isaiah. I can't really do that experiment because I don't follow anyone anyhow. Good morning, Laura. Hey, Dekus, welcome to the stream. Yeah, good point, Crystal. I think there's an easier way to get curse spikes, isn't there? Later on. But yeah, that's a good thing to note, I guess. So, right. We need to go and speak to Sid or something, don't we? I can't remember exactly where we left off yesterday. Ah, here we go. This is it. Ooh, sinister. Ah, good stuff, Serenity. Well, I say that, I'm not a huge fan of Red Bull. Give me a cup of tea any day of the week, and I'm sorted. Speaking of which, Zal decides to join the party, does he? Oh no, Corey. Yeah, no, that cutscene, it can throw you off guard, can't it? Because it doesn't really tell you need to move. And let's be honest, you don't normally have a whole lot of actions to do throughout the cinematic cutscenes in this game, do you? So it kind of catches you off guard. I do plan on doing so, Orius, yes. I mean, Squalls was the only one that I really planned on getting through Disc 1. But yeah, it'd be pretty awesome by the end to have everybody's ultimate weapon remodels. Yes, we do, Sean. Far too much. Hello, Mayo. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, good point, Red Mario. You can mug, I think it's multiple different kinds of stat-up items, can't you? But only one of each from each of the different pods. So, good to note, though, for sure. This is the first time we get to see the sponsor of Garden, isn't it, in a minute? Ah! That's inexcusable, Serenity. Actually, I've got two sisters and neither of them drink tea. And they're both around 30 years of age now, so maybe they've never touched tea either. But it's okay, because I more than make up for what they don't drink. Are you at work now, are you, Absolute Zero? I only ask. Oh, no, you're not. You got a message from your boss, did you, saying there's nothing at the moment? Oh, right. Yeah, we're going to sort out junctions now. In particular, let's just see... Yeah. if Renoa has Mug. Yeah, Mug is kind of important. Now, in terms of other junctions, I don't think we've got Aero. What can be modded into Aero? I don't know what cards we've got off the top of my head. Let me just type that into Google, because it could be useful actually on elemental attack. See if we've got any cards that can turn into Aero. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, we've got Tornado. That is Aero, isn't it? Yeah, we can stick Tornado on. So we'll go ahead and do that. Mind you, having it on strength might even be better. 117 strength is not too shabby at all. Okay, we haven't got Holy on. Squall. Okay, that'll do fine. Let's just see. He can't do status stuff. Right. Oh, he hasn't got elemental defences. Okay, I think the whole Aero thing is going out the water. Okay, we could put Renoa with Tornado Magic. What should we put on here instead? I guess she can have 3,253 health. That's not going to make too much of a difference. And then Tornado. Do a little bit of extra damage then on the boss. With 100% wind. Oh, cheers, Sanguine Wolf. I'm not going to worry about it too much, I've decided. Tornado is a high-level Aero, and we'll be fine with just Renoa having it because of the fact that Squall has very high strength anyway. The only other thing that's worth perhaps doing is guarding against some status ailments. I don't think Blind is particularly useful. Silence might be, but we're not really going to be casting magics. Slow can be a good one to guard against. I mean, I don't think any status effects are going to help. So we won't bother there. Well, sleep's certainly not going to help, is it? Let's just stick Blind on. Could be useful later on. If not initially here, anyhow. We're going to be mugging with Renoa. I believe there's a circlet that can be mugged off the boss. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, guys. And then you can mug various status, not status elements, stat plus items off the pods. But yeah, it's a little bit of a bizarre boss because there's so many targets. So one thing, is this the boss? I'm sure it is. It's been a while since I've done it. I'm pretty sure that this is the boss where you can just cast Carbuncle and it kind of cheeses it a little bit. Mainly because of the fact that the orbs cast very powerful magic. So it's a useful thing to be able to just nullify that magic completely. Let's try it. Who knows? Good point. Yeah, I need to do that. And now I don't think I can. But yeah, you're right, David. I need to be able to get to the menu. I think we're full on magics. Yep, Leviathan. Very good point, Renoa. Do not want to miss that. Well, the boss actually casts slow, so I chose to stick it onto status defense as opposed to status attack. I don't know if it can be afflicted with it though, if you do put it on status attack. Yeah, I could have a bit of a problem here. The fact that some of my characters are full on magic. Somebody mentioned in chat. I completely forgot about that. It might even be worth restarting because drawing... I mean, what are the draws here? Apart from Leviathan, I don't think there's anything too exciting to draw. I mean, Leviathan obviously can be drawn anyway, even with full magics. So I think we're okay. I don't think we need to draw. Because I'm quite low level, the high level draws from this boss won't be, you know, possible for us anyway. So it just kind of makes sense not to worry about that. Yeah, regen's quite useful. I don't really care so much about haste here. Oh, it does a bit, doesn't it? The song, Nostradante. Does have that Final Fantasy IX vibe to it. I'm pretty sure there's absolutely nothing to draw here, apart from Leviathan, in terms of magics. Oh, you Wes? Oh, you made it. Welcome, dude. You at work today? Oh, actually, Steve makes a good point. Now he's mentioned that. Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy IX were both in production at the same time. Did you know that, guys? They were both made together. Which is interesting because they're both very different games, aren't they? In many ways. But they were actually both made at the same time, I believe. Or close to. They're in production together at one point for sure. And I'm pretty sure both games were composed by Uematsu, which meant that he must have been working overtime. Well, I guess actually he would only have had to have worked when each game was released, or close to each game being released. So he still probably got some time off in between. Yeah, Protect and Shell. I don't need those. The only thing I need to draw, really, is Leviathan. And I don't think we can draw that immediately, can we? Because he's closed up at first. Oh, okay, Wes. I don't know if we get Mountain Dew over here in the UK. But I know it's popular over where you are, isn't it, Wes? Yeah, they were certainly released about a year apart, weren't they? I think they were actually developed at the same time, though. Square don't really do that anymore, do they? I don't know how long or if ever we'll ever get Final Fantasy 16, but they've told us not to expect that for the foreseeable future because Final Fantasy VII Remake is to be understood as the next numbered entry, they've said. Greetings, Ryan and Brian. Hello, folks. And everybody else that's joined us over the last couple of minutes. You're just in time as we're about to tackle Norg, who is pretty much the end boss of this section of the game. And then everything changes after this, doesn't it? We get to fly around, or float around rather, in Garden. Oh wow, your friend met with Nobuo Uematsu. That's pretty cool, actually. Like, pretty much nobody I know in real life has even heard of him. And yet, to us in chat, he's as much a celebrity, I guess, as anybody, isn't he? Are you talking about for the Tombury King, are you, Steve? I haven't got there just yet myself. Right, so I don't think we can draw Leviathan on this bit. Yeah, he's a... what is it? A Shumi? I can't think of the name. I think it's Shumi. Or Shami, or something like that, anyway. Yeah, at the moment it's just Cure. So we'll first of all mug the pods. You're better off attacking the ones that are changing colour. We can start perhaps by casting Regen. I don't think I'm going to need it, you know. What did I mug then? I missed it. I don't like casting regen. I don't mind draw casting it, but I don't like putting my supply down of it. We only got one magic up. Is that it for mugging? Oh no, we're still mugging. That's fine. Once these go red, they start casting powerful magics. Hello, Thunder Dragon. Okay, I think we're done with the mugging now. I'll just check. There's nothing on the other one, but I'm pretty sure you can only mug once. Yeah. Right, we'll start attacking the middle then, and eventually he'll open up. You can cast Carbuncle as well. Probably won't be a bad thing to do. Let's see who's got Carbuncle. That would be Zelt. That way the various magics and what have you that the pods will start casting will reflect. Oh, there we go. We're opening now. So we need to draw Leviathan. If you don't draw Leviathan, if you kill him beforehand, you need to reload. There he is. Give. No, it doesn't, Wes. It does change, though, if the enemy's of higher level. But it's the same draw, regardless of... Are they always... That's weird. Maybe it does change then. Oh, we got Leviathan. We got the trophy. No, it doesn't. It's just they have different draws for each orb. But no, it doesn't change. Confused me then, having Life and Thunder. He can attack us if he wants. Now that we've got Reflect active. See, Carbuncle was pretty awesome in this fight. Yeah, the model looks pretty darn good here, doesn't it? Hey, we got the circlet. I forgot that we needed to mug that, so make sure you do. It's better than the wizard stones that you'll get otherwise. Oops. But as you can see, it ain't all that challenging. Now that Carbuncle is active, Psycho Blast will do some damage. Oh, I'm not repeating that, Steve. Well, okay, Captain Ballsacking is quite funny. Oops. That's it. We didn't need regen, didn't need haste, and we got Leviathan, and we got Circlet, and we got the stat boosting items. So I gotta say, pretty darn good boss fight in the end. I think we got everything we needed. Yeah, I saw that, Mala. I saw the 15-minute gameplay. Let's just say I'm looking forward to playing it. I really wish that Square had released the demo. Oh, thanks, Wes. Nah, that's fine. A red orb doesn't mean anything. Not when you've got Carbuncle active. Hey, our brand new Guardian Force. Yeah, he's got that vibe to him, hasn't he, Ryan? Alright, guys. Well, I'm pretty sure we've got absolutely everything we needed to get there. Okay, let's just sort out Leviathan briefly. I'm just going to see what cards we've got first of all, though. Right, these Blobber cards, you see. I think we can card mod that. Let me just check. Card mod, Blubber. Yeah, that'll turn into a rune armlet, you see. And a rune armlet is great for teaching. Where's that rune armlet? Probably at the end. Yeah. It's great for teaching Leviathan the spirit plus 20% immediately so that he doesn't have to learn it naturally. If we go to Leviathan just briefly. Right, he's learned spirit plus 20% straight away, so now he can just start learning spirit plus 40%. Incidentally, if you have a force armlet, then you can teach him spirit plus 40% immediately, and then start learning spirit bonus. But I don't have a force armlet because the spider boss earlier did not drop one for me. Anyway, we're going to start learning refined support magic. Pretty much my go-to first abilities to learn are the refinement abilities, and Leviathan shall be no different. Yeah, the kind of problem with Necron was that he just appeared out of nowhere, didn't he? It was like, bang, it's me, hello, type of thing. Most of my Guardian forces have learned everything they need to learn. Which is good because this is a low level game and I've done very little AP farming. We could go for HP bonus. It's not really that good though. But let's do it. Oh, you got Force Armlet Serenity. That's good. You got a choice though. If you don't want to use it on Leviathan, you can get Renoa's ultimate weapon a little bit earlier instead. It's entirely up to you. But if you don't mind getting that a little bit later, then yeah, you can teach Leviathan the 40% spirit plus straight away. So. Right, we need to actually equip Leviathan, don't we? And I'm going to give him to Zell. Zell for now. Yeah, got some nice boosts going on there. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. I believe there's a draw point here, yeah. If you have move find, you can see it easily. My Ifrit has ammo refine, yes. I've got all of the refine abilities, apart from the one that we haven't learned yet with Leviathan, and any others that are to come up. Okay, yeah, I was saying if you have the move find ability, then you can grab that. So you can see that, but you don't really need it, as you can get it anyway. As you just saw just there. So. I don't think there's anything else to do here anyway, apart from figuring out how to get out of this place. I wonder why they decided to use, or to remove the save point that was here. Seems kind of redundant if you ask me to do such a thing. But, who knows. Daniel, thank you for the super chat. Good morning. Well, I think it's afternoon there. You're absolutely right, it is. 7 minutes past 3 in the afternoon, to be precise. But yeah, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Right, we're going to speak to Dr. Kadawaki. See how she's holding up here. We need to tell her that we want to see Sid. Poor Sid. Yeah, who are your favourite bosses then, guys? In, like, just Final Fantasy in general. I think optional bosses, I like penance. In terms of story bosses, I also like Lost Number in Final Fantasy VII. I think he's a fun boss. Yeah, it's a good idea to get a good hit percentage before fighting those cactuars, isn't it? So, right, we need to go through all of these. Yeah, I wonder what happened there, Isaiah. Do you think they just thought, hey, we need an extra boss here for people? Hey, Poochie Head. How does it affect the game having low-level Guardian Forces? Well, the thing is, first of all, you don't need low-level Guardian Forces. When you take control of other characters, such as Cypher, earlier on, you can actually use that opportunity to level up your Guardian Forces if you want to without affecting your other characters' levels. Doesn't matter leveling Cypher up, of course, because he leaves the party permanently. But if you don't level the Guardian Forces up, outside of, I think, Ifrit learning the ammo refinement ability, I don't think it makes any difference. The only other difference to having low-level Guardian Forces is they'll do less damage if you summon them in battle. But I don't think I've hardly ever summoned them, to tell you the truth. Apart from Carbuncle to get that reflectability. Now, Ozma's an interesting encounter for sure, Brian. Are there any other abilities for Guardian Forces that can't be unlocked until they level up, or is it just Ifrit and his ammo refinement? Yeah, that's true. With Squall, he already has maximum hit, doesn't he? So he doesn't need to worry about junctioning anything to his hit stat. Anyway, once we've spoken to Sid there, we just need to make our way back towards the entrance. Kirito, good morning to you. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Is it nice and sunny in California? It's not too bad here in the UK, actually. By the way, guys, tomorrow's going to be my last stream for a few days because I'm away next week. At least until Thursday. So, yeah, after tomorrow, I think Friday will be my next stream. I'll just warn you guys now, in case I forget. I've done the CC members, Crystal. Well, actually, I think we can do a little bit more of the CC group now, can't we? I'll just get through some of this story stuff first. But, yeah, I've done about 4 of the CC group stuff, members. As much as we could do anyway before the Norg boss. Jalex UK, yeah, I think that's been a common criticism for the remastered version. It's pretty much been the bare minimum. I mean, the PC version will be okay soon because the fans are already starting to mod it. So. Right, is that in the remastered version, Steve? The party weapons. Well, I'll be remodelling them, Nico girl. I haven't done that yet, but maybe I'll start focusing on it now that we're on Disc 2 and we're about to get free reign for a little bit, aren't we? At least shortly. Epion Wings, you on this same part, are you? Ah, awesome. Hey, Jonathan. Good to see you. I've never really tried the low-level challenges Urgent Force. I think those type of things would make me sweat quite hard. But maybe I could in the future. Yeah, the CC group quest is a fantastic little side quest. Mostly because of the fact that You get to see them on the Ragnarok on Disc 4, don't you? You can just card mod load of the red cards and win them back, which is incredibly powerful, really. Yeah, they didn't do anything to the backgrounds at all, did they? It's kind of odd, really. I mean, they did boost some of the Triple Triad card graphics, but from what I understand, they actually used some of the stuff from Macindus's mods in order to do that. Oh, is that the case, is it, Steve? Oh, that's interesting. It's been a while since I fought those cactuars, but we'll test it out when we get to them, when we can access them. Hey, Zarek! Welcome, dude. Good to see you. How's it going? You're not streaming at the moment? What games are you streaming at the moment, Zarek? I think I caught you doing Control and Assassin's Creed, wasn't it, recently? Jihu, thanks for subbing on YouTube. Yeah, don't forget to sub, guys, if you're new to the channel. Should be a lot of Final Fantasy content on here for you if you're interested in checking it out. Walkthroughs and the like. Oh, great stuff, Zarek. Yeah, if you guys, you know, want some more chilled out streams that don't just include Final Fantasy VIII, which is what I'm playing, then you could do a lot worse than checking out Zarek's channel. He's quite a chill YouTuber, I find. So you can really, you know, put your feet up when you watch him. So yeah, you know, do go and check him out. Hey, Scott, thank you so much for signing up as a new member. That's awesome. Good to have you on board. Appreciate the support. Right, I think we just need to go to the library now. Don't we? Yeah, I've got to say, Control is not a game that I've played. I've heard it was very difficult. Dark Souls. Blood... what was that game I streamed a few months ago on the channel? I can't remember. But anyway, I've heard it's one of those hard type games, which just stressed me out too much, so... Oh, morning, Nathaniel. I missed that you said you were at work. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. You can challenge him in that... Who are you talking about, Red Mario? Who can be challenged? I think I might have missed your previous message. What system are you playing it on, Zarek? Control. Is that on PS4? Yeah, I'll be getting all Guardian Forces, Crystal, with the exception of Gilgamesh. Since we'll be getting Odin later, he won't be replaced with Gilgamesh. And Odin is a far superior Guardian Force to keep over Gilgamesh. At least that's the general consensus on the matter. Oh, the CC Quest member. Of course. Yeah, thanks, Red. I will be trying to find him. We're just going to nip to the library first. I think there's a scene that plays out here that we need to watch. And then we're pretty much done with the story stuff. Oh, okay, Zarek. Would it play with less frame rate issues on a PS4 Pro then, do you think? I mean, it should play really on any PS4, shouldn't it? That's what it's made for. Yeah, that's true, Mark. The main problem with Gilgamesh is if you're trying to make the most out of the Angelo search ability, especially in the remastered version, because of the fact that there's so many extra items that have been added into that search ability. It's just really helpful being able to leave it on and farm overnight. You can't do that once you've got Gilgamesh because he will interrupt the farming session and cancel it. Oh, I remember that, Zarek. That was like the walkthrough I did about 7 years ago or something, wasn't it? Yeah, absolutely, Crystal. I actually did some testing of that myself. I don't know if you saw the video that I put up of the CC group quest, and I had the gameplay enhancement, as Square are calling it, active for no encounters, and Joker did very much appear. I haven't even learned Encounter Nom with Diablos. I'm not sure whether that would affect it or not. That elemental materia is actually really helpful, Zarek. Mainly because it gives you a good chance of learning the beta enemy skill from the Midgar Zolom, just outside of Midgar, early on, which is a very powerful ability to cast on your enemies. But it's very difficult to get without that elemental materia that halves fire damage. Yeah, ultimately, Urgent Force, if you, especially going to be leaving it on overnight, then inevitably he's going to come out and interrupt, isn't he? Unfortunately. Oh, okay, Red Mario. That's good to know. There seems to be a little bit of inconsistency with the enemies that are forced upon you in this game. Sometimes even standard enemies don't give experience, but then sometimes they do. And the only way to not get experience is to petrify them. It's kind of weird how it varies between battles. I'm only talking about the forced encounters, not the random battles. Yeah, Beta and Aqualung. Aqualung, you learn from the desert, don't you? That is super powerful. Yeah, we get quite a few scenes here. Well, it's not like absolutely required that you only keep Odin Urgent Force. It's not like the game is completely and utterly shattered if you have Gilgamesh. It's just a bit of a nuisance in that one area if you want to use Angelo Search more than anything. But you can still use Angelo Search and get the rare items. You just need to do it manually, really, rather than leaving it on automatic farming. Yeah, fighting the Midgar Zolom is challenging but fun, isn't it? But yeah, like I say, that elemental material helps out big time. Final Fantasy 15 is a bit of a hit and miss bag for a lot of people. It's got its good points and its bad points. Some people absolutely swear by it and love it. Others absolutely despise that game. So it's really difficult to recommend it to somebody that's never played it because it could go either way for you. I personally had a lot of enjoyment out of it, but I certainly recognise that game had issues. By golly, did that game have problems. Morning, Yum Yum. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, abilities like White Wind, Big Guard, Aqualung. Very, very powerful enemy skills to get early on, aren't they? Right, let's go and save our game. At this point, still just the two of us. Right, so we've got more scenes to watch now. Yeah, Beta is like the fire version of Aqualung, isn't it? And it is very powerful. I think the only enemy skill you're supposed to get by that point is Matra Magic, which is a single target spell, which does do quite a bit of damage, but it's definitely outweighed by some of those more powerful abilities. That guy's determined to get that fish, isn't he? Yeah, that's a good point then, Red Mario. I'll probably try and save if we can before we do. But I think he's the only one we can play now that we haven't played so far, isn't he? Oh, good point, Crystal. Which are the magazines that are tied to a trophy? I think it's the Timber Maniacs, isn't it? You can get triples from refining the Quistis card, but you only get 180. Though, of course, later on, if you complete the CC quest, you can get multiple Quistis cards if you keep refining them for as many triples as you want. But, yeah, there's got to be a better way than that because that's not until the very end of the game, really, isn't it? Okay. Yep, life often works out that way, doesn't it? Forcing us into the situations we don't particularly want to choose to be in. I guess how we respond to those situations will determine what type of person we are. Right, okay. So, in order to continue with the story at this point, we need to go back onto the balcony. I'm just going to head down to the first floor for now. We'll save our game. I'm not sure where the closest save point is. I don't think it's back yet. Does it ever come back to the entrance hall? No. Can we use the teleport? We don't really need to go to the dormitory, but... Oh, no. It's already activated. Yeah, Cerberus has triple, doesn't he? But I think he only has double at low level. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Odin, does he always have triple? Oh, the dormitory's the grey one up here. Yeah, does Odin always have triple, or does he have to be high level as well? Okay, we're going to head back up then now to the second floor. We'll see if we can find the CC group member. Tends to hang around up there. Just checking your messages here. Yeah, Red Mario says that he doesn't always spawn. So we might have to just pop in and out a few times until he does. Okay. Right, this is Spade. So, he was there for us, wasn't he? Now, Spade doesn't have anything of interesting to note other than the fact that we just need to defeat him once. Oh, I forgot we lost the Ifrit card. My favourite card, I want it back. We can get it back soon. I think we need to battle Martine for that, don't we? Let's see how we get on here. Isn't this the guy, by the way, that at the start of the game says that he doesn't really play cards? Was he just lying to us then? Or has he just started playing cards since he gave us the free 7 cards at the beginning and has just happened to get really good since? Ah, Odin always has triple. Well, that's good to note. Yeah, he can take his Cactuar back if he has to put a card in the middle for it. Right, a nice easy win. Nope, I don't get that back Zarek until Fisherman's Horizon, so it's not much further away because we've actually landed there now. But you need to play Martine to get it. Yeah, it is my favourite card. Ifrit's a perfect card because you can play him in the bottom right-hand corner, which pretty much just destroys most of the other players, because if you go first, it's a really good defensive play. If you go second, then they never play around that bit to begin with, so that you can let them block themselves in while you occupy the bottom corner. It's just such a great card. I really, think it's one of the better cards to play in most games. Oh, you got your 20-hour Noil card, son. Ritz Gaming. Congrats. It's a bit of a grind, that. So it's always nice to get it done, isn't it? Oh, yeah. We can go to the library as well, can we now? Because he wasn't in the party a few minutes ago, but now he is, isn't he? So we should be able to get another bit of dialogue, another scene, as part of his little love quest thing. Oh, yes, Yum Yum. I remember the master, but I'll say nothing. Maybe it comes part and part of the territory of being a good cards player. You have to be good at deceiving people that you're actually good at cards. Otherwise they won't play you, will they? Hang on, where's the... Isn't it the girl with pigtails that's in here for Zell? I thought it was. Maybe I missed that one. That's annoying. We'll have to wait until Zell's not in the party, perhaps, for that one to trigger. Okay, well, let's head up. Yes, he was even in Final Fantasy XV, wasn't he, Sid? I think I've got about 30% of the trophies at the moment, Nathaniel. Most of those are just the Guardian Force trophies. I haven't really farmed for any trophies yet. We'll get to that a little bit later. Hey, son, thanks for subbing. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Right, we'll head on outside, onto the balcony. That'll kick off the next scene. Okay. Yeah, there's that little... Oh, okay, that's interesting. So once I get control, I'll try and head back to the library then. I think I've already got that card, Nico girl. I'm pretty sure I've already got that card. Okay, can we go back at this point? Yeah, I think so. Hey, Matthew. How's it going, dude? Right, we're just going to stop by back at the library, see if we can trigger this scene. Let me see. I think I've got it. What is it? A level 6 card? Is that the one you're talking about? I've got 5 of them. Fujin and Raging. 5 should be enough for now. Well, there's the draw point. There's definitely nobody here. So, I don't know how to trigger that scene. I've definitely been keeping up to date with them. But yeah, can't do it. There's nobody here. Maybe you need to do it just before we see Alone, perhaps? That's what I'm thinking. Could be. Oh yeah, the archive should be up later for you, Matthew. Sometimes YouTube bug it out, but hopefully it'll be working. Then you can catch it up from the start. Yeah, I need to mess about with the card rules first before we start playing cards here. So we will do that on this visit to Fisherman's horizon, but probably not immediately yet, to tell you the truth. Ah, okay, with Irvine, isn't it? Yeah, I remember that now. It's the one before I'm concerned about whether I've done, though. The one before you have Irvine in the party. Isn't this where there's a secret way down? Or is that my imagination? I'm going for memory. I'll try and remember that, Shana. Must be further on. Oh, that's a good way to pass the time, Thunder Dragon. Right, yeah, there's a ladder there we can climb down. Yeah, I'm going to go back. I just wasn't getting on it. I knew there was a ladder there because I could remember from before, but School did not want to go down that ladder. Let's go up, shall we? Yep, chat has spoken. I was in the correct place. We just need to try and line ourselves up correctly, because that's how we can start the quest, isn't it? One of the little side quests we can do. There we go. School does it first time now. That's how you do it. It's how we get the Occult Fan 3 magazine, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Oh, these ladders are so annoying. Yes, I do. It rings a bell now, Crystal. Yeah, I'll make sure to grab that. This is the Master Fisherman, isn't it, Red Mario? Yeah, it is. This is the guy that was running away a moment ago, although he was determined to catch that fish when Garden was crashing in, wasn't he? Ah, oh, nice Thunder Dragon. You might get 50 Ruby Dragons as well for the Flare Magic, if you're going to get that many El Noil cards. Yeah, he actually has 2, doesn't he? I think the next item, I think it's an Elixir or something, or a Mega Elixir. Fabian, thanks for subbing. But anyway, first of all, he'll give us the Occult Fan. There we go. Number 3. And now we need to speak to him again. Right, so we've got to go and find the kid now, haven't we? Yeah, we'll go and do that now. At least then we'll be ready for the second part when it becomes available. Which isn't until the other party members leave, I think. That is some fast ladder climbing right there. So we'll head down here next. Oh, that's pretty awesome, Thunder Dragon. That's a lot of farming. It took me ages to get the 20 El Noil cards. Although, incidentally, I think I was playing the one person that didn't actually play them. So that was annoying. We'll speak to some of these folks later as well. I think we've already gone past the Cult Fan 2. Yeah, Dollit, Mark says in chat. Oh, the Solomon Ring. Right, we'll go down there a little later. Hey, look at that. A nice save point. We'll get that soon. I'll grab the draw points. This isn't the ultimate draw point, though. That's a hidden one. region we're maxed up on. We're looking for the little boy that's fishing. He's not on this dock. I think he must be in the next area. Yeah. Oh. Oh, he's down. Down, I think. Oh, where's that kid that fishes? I'm sure he was around the water. What have we got up here? Grab the haste. Hey, Roger. Have you been catching the later streams, have you? I haven't been doing a later stream every day, but I have been doing later streams like some days, so I get 2 done in a row. But good to see you joining us, dude. How's it going? 3 speed, go away. The problem is, folks, because there's like a 40-second delay with chat, by the time you tell me to go back, I could be somewhere else. And so back doesn't really help all that much. You need to actually say the area. At least then, contextually, I know what you're talking about. I can't get that. Right, we'll sort it all later. Right now, I just want to focus on one thing at a time. Okay. It's not him. Ah, there we go. I had completely forgotten that you could go over into the next area here. Yeah, cheers, guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, thanks, folks. Just an old geez. We need to select the top option. Yeah, Fisher Kid. It's an interesting name. I'm guessing that's his nickname as opposed to the name he was just christened with as a baby or whatever that his parents gave him. No, I haven't done that car game. I'll do that after this stream and I'll put a video up for it. So that should be today. Oh, that poor shopkeeper. Yeah, it does. Wow, yellow text. It really means business. Oh, red text now. Oh. I don't think we need to speak to him anymore anyway. Okay, well, that ends the first part of the quest. So we can't do the next bit until Squall ends up by himself, which is a little bit later on. But for now, the occult fan number 3 is the main reward. So. Right, let's head back towards the save point. Oh, actually. Let's just check some of these other people out. How the heck do we get this magazine? It's just there to... Oh, it's having to get the actual angle lined up again, isn't it? Is the problem. There we go. Okay. Okay. And now we need to examine the doll for a little scene. Wow, a mini scene. Thanks, Robert. Yeah, appreciate you stopping by to the stream. Right, let's just see what's finally down here now. As in chatting to some of these good folks. Oh, we've got the card play, but I won't be doing that yet until we've abolished rules. I just need to check the names of these characters, actually. This is just kid. Okay. This is girl. I think guys are standing, it looked like, on the barrier there. Yeah, there is. That's very kind of you, Robert. Thank you. That's Boatman, of course. Where's the item shop? That should be close by, shouldn't it? Oh, that's one thing I haven't yet done, is go to the item shop. There we go. Right, so we can purchase stuff here. I think it's pretty standard stuff. Yeah, looks like it. But before we leave, it's worth going upstairs because there's another Timber Maniacs. So make sure you don't miss that then, guys. I've just grabbed it now, Crystal. So I've got the Crystal. I've got the Timber Maniacs from the item shop / inn, and the one from the junk shop also, or the repair shop, whatever that guy is supposed to be running back in that previous place. Okay, so we're going to save now. And I'm pretty sure we've done everything we need to, apart from winning back the Ifrit card, which means I'm going to have to get onto some rule abolishing, rule spreading, you name it, I've got to do it. And I'm going to do that in a dedicated video, so I'm going to leave the stream at this point. Right, now, I'm not going to be back this evening, but I will be back tomorrow, same time, for the last stream, before I go away for a few days. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching. Ultra Instinct Kenshiro. Hey, thanks dude, appreciate that. Sorry you've just come to the end of the stream now though. But I appreciate your kind words there. It's very thoughtful of you. It's always great when viewers stop in the stream just to say that they appreciate the videos I've put out. It really means a lot to me. Thanks guys. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a break now folks. It's 4 PM here in the UK and I've got work I need to do, plus videos. We're off to a theme park in the UK for a couple of days. with the kids called Chessington World of Adventures. They've got a pretty awesome hotel there. So we're staying for 3 nights, doing the theme park for 2 days. I think we're going to some National Trust historical houses for the 3rd. Just to get away away from the grind for a couple of days. But I'll be back streaming from next Friday. But I am going to be streaming tomorrow though. I'm not going until Monday. So I'll still be here tomorrow around the same time. But you'll be able to take a hiatus then from Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, so thanks so much to everybody that stopped by. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate that. And to everybody that supported through Super Chats. And of course to Scott for signing up as a new member, which is awesome. Now, Alton Towers is awesome, Steve, but I think we went there a couple of years ago, so we'll probably wait until next year and then go back. There's a new ride there, a wooden roller coaster that I haven't been on, but it looks pretty fun. Yeah, go for it, Thunder Dragon. Keep that farming active. Certainly is, Shana. It's nice to get away from it all for a little bit. Not from you guys, of course, but from all of the other real life stuff, like out there. Yeah, will do, guys. But, like I say, should see you tomorrow if you can make the stream. I know it's the weekend, so you're probably all going to be out and about. But if you are around, then do feel free to stop by. Yeah, thanks, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish up now. So, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the weekend if I don't see you. And enjoy the week if I don't see you before the next stream. So, goodbye, everybody. Take care.